a cheap way to kind of try to play the narrative of the fiasco that happened last time. Could she make this into an opportunity to do a brand deal with an aspirin company?
Mm-hmm.
So with Fenric, like I'm going to go look Fenric, like she's going to go backstage and okay, like I'm not getting paid, you're not getting paid, we need to turn this around. You sold that wrench so well that people are like, what is this? Is this just slapstick comedy? So it's great. Let's do a backstage segment where I'm like presenting you with aspirin or something. Maybe we could get the audience up so they will think that, smart. The whole fiasco last week was just a part of the brand deal. We could make it seem like it was all part of the plan and we created a viral moment.
Well, it's an idea. I mean, better than I have because I know that one. So let's go with, let's try with something that maybe something that, but...
This would be a pre-taped vignette.
Probably, yeah.
That's how you guys would set it up with...
Oh, yeah. No,
you guys
it would be rehearsed.
And so, that probably would be... let me...
Just so that it doesn't seem like the promotion had no plan for that and that we kind of...
Yeah.
Or the Fenric has some...
No, I think that would we could play up the sort of the... fake real, the kayfabe real aspect of getting, pretending it actually hurt to get hit by that, it was a work move, so it didn't. It didn't actually. It
was a bit of a bump.
Yeah. Right. It took a bump, but it wasn't.
You didn't actually take a wrench to it.
It wasn't attempted murder.
But it looked really good. I think.
Yeah. So you can establish that yes, Fenric is pretending to actually be hurt, and you have to do this, branded with the painkillers to sort of pay off that sort of, and we get some money in promotion, I guess. And
that's the attempt.
That's the attempt. Yeah. Sort of get some sort of audience back. It's a bit of a sellout, but well. What the hell?
in order to gain the... Is it cut a promo or is it...
That's talking to the camera is cut a promo.
Yeah.
And I think that probably comes close unless you have some other move which might apply, probably not for the technician, but the veteran may have... If we look at what veteran move did you choose?
Burium, sadly.
Right, that's negative, right?
Yeah.
We should do that. When they made my advance.
I was curious. What is the advance you have chosen?
I'm gonna make the boring one and get better at look.
Oh, I see.
Less bad at look.
Right.
But it's boring, but it also fits the
You can get that momentum back that you spent because that would have put you at 7, and you would have done that first because you got that advance in the last episode.
So I get one momentum back and I spent one.
The one that you spent for that top of the card move, you didn't spend it.
Yeah, I noted that.
Yeah,
but I did spend advance. So that's gone.
Restart the episode.
But I think you're leading, and I don't think they have rules for when 2 wrestlers are doing the same thing at the same time, right? Because
not
if
really, I think the way you could do it is to have roles for slightly different aspects of it, or you just let the one with a better chance just do it.
I think you do the talking,
yes,
and Fenric is in the background, sort of drinking
water, or have like ice on your head or something.
Yeah, so you're doing the actual talking.
We can do like that. Did the headache put a wrench in your plans?
Yeah.
Something like that. 7.
Good enough.
Let's see, 7 to 9. You get them to pay attention. Pick one. May create a book in a match. Add a stipulation. Add 1+ momentum or 1+ heat with the subject of your promo. It depends if we're gonna drag Angus, but.
Well, you are Heat, of course, is kind of feudish, right?
Yeah.
And you guys are not working on that right now. But you could pop up Heat toward Angus in a sort of subtle way, or you could do something else.
Could I do a stipulation at a hardcore match with someone and the match gets sponsored by the aspirin company?
Yeah.
In honor of this.
Not bad. Yeah. I mean, you could stipulate that this match is for this particular kind of promotion.
Yeah.
Let me make a note of that. Okay. Stipulate promo hardcore match. And in a way, you're kind of like giving Angus a rope to hang on to, right?
Yeah.
So he can actually like have somewhere to go, right, with this.
Swift want to get paid, man.
Yeah, no, this makes sense. Okay, so we do want, however, to so that was your idea for your kind of, because you don't really have that many specific Swedish fans at this point.
No.
So I mean, they are very interested in you. You actually, you know what? I take that back. You have audience too.
Yeah.
That means people are actually genuinely interested in you. And so, yes, you did gain a lot and you have kept them. In fact, bounced back from that initial drop that you had earlier. And so, people are interested in what does Swift say, right, is sort of the thing. Wait, I take that back. Their approach, you asked what the audience was saying. They were saying, well, what does Swift think? And you have responded with a little bit of humor.
Yeah, you
right.
Did a headache put a wrench in your
Yeah,
plans?
right.
And then you sit there.
Yeah. So people actually would
Makes
say,
sense.
"Oh, look, that's kind of funny." Actually, they're running. They're running with this, right?
Yeah.
So,
So
that works.
makes sense.
And then how about you? Because what you are getting is kind of a very, very split screen here. I mean, the Angus fans are like, more of it.
Yeah.
Kick the geek out.
Yeah.
And why don't we get someone else in there who can kick ass and really let them go at it?
Yeah.
And some people are even wrench merch is being sold, but none of you. It's all bootleg.
Yeah.
There's someone else selling
There's
it.
someone else
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
actually making money off
In the
t-shirts.
parking lot.
Right. So yes.
Yeah.
Sorry, you had your
Yeah,
idea.
it's just gonna be a photograph on his Instagram where he's standing in front of in the garage, but with just a wall full of wrenches,
Oh man.
and one is missing.
Mm.
So you
Right.
can he's taking one down.
Right.
It's looking into the future.
Okay.
That's gonna be the tech looking into the future.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah.
That would be promo, right?
Yeah. 9.
Ah.
Great.
And I I'm gonna use my one momentum.
To get it back to.
Get it to 10.
Yeah,
get it back.
And you get it back when you go
Yeah.
up to 10.
Right.
Take control of the match. No, that's
No.
looking at the wrong one. And give him one momentum.
Nothing wrong with more momentum.
Yeah.
That's kind of exactly what you're doing anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Trying to kind of get the. Okay. So and then finally for Fenric.
Yes. He will. When he has to, regain it. He was top of the card, but not anymore. So he has to, work, cut the probe and get it back. He's more confident in himself, as we know from that boss. He's less bad at this now. So he will obviously do some sort of, it's a bit of a broken record still. So he's still doing the sort of, perhaps actually with El Senor or something. I think that they sort of, he wants the old timer sort of.
And not only
credibility.
that, but El Senor is all about skill.
Yeah,
So
skill, yeah.
So
So
he's
sort
he's
of-
all about this. Yeah.
So it's a pre-taped promo with sort of them, talking about how it's supposed to be done.
Right.
We're the real deal. We have to keep this what do you call it? This event. No, event. The promotion. We have to keep this promotion on the straight and level, on the high ground. Sort of show the fans how it's done. And all about that sort of thing, basically, agree with
So
each other.
Pretty
very-
much exactly the opposite.
Yeah. Exactly. And sort of course, we get Pikes into this, young people. Well, Ben is pretty young, but he still say for these young people, thugs who think that wrestling is just blood. And,
Sitting with a pipe.
I was just thinking, maybe in real
Oh,
life
shit.
Angus is older.
Probably.
Yeah.
Nice.
Ooh.
Boxcars. Well, sort of. So that I get one momentum basically, and I pick one from the list. I think Heat did not reset, right? So there's no point in
Right. There's no
Getting
point in
heat
raising
with-
the heat.
Yeah,
Right.
because the feud is still
Yes.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
on.
You guys used to have 4-2, or am I the one that's 4 against?
I also have 4 against you.
Yeah.
So we both are at 4.
That's another reason I'm
Uh,
sticking with this. is
yeah,
because
yeah.
It's
Yes.
still hot.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
It did not
That
resolve
was-
it.
yeah.
And well, basically, and I had the book, the match with the booking I want.
Yeah.
So it's sort of, it has to be one momentum, sort of carries over, sort of, the building up to the actual match,
Right.
and long-term book.
So, for example, if there's a botch and I'm tired of this feud, I'm thinking it's getting stale, I can reduce heat.
Yeah.
That's one of my things I can do on botches. So I can just say, you guys are,
Just with
yeah,
the
it's just, this is
Just taking
not
too long.
working. Yeah.
Creative drops the feud. That's a classic.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah.
They just drop up storyline.
Yeah.
This wasn't over.
Mhm. So, let's see here. Let's see. The Angus El Senor feud, which I had listed before, is now getting folded into this one
Yeah.
with him as the referee.
Yeah.
So there is no expected match between the two of you anymore.
Yeah.
No. So
He's gonna take it out in the ring. That's
Yeah.
the judge.
I was looking at the feuds and I was like, oh, that just goes in there.
Yeah.
So then the same thing, that's the same thing with the tag team suggestion with Crusher.
Yeah.
Factors straight into the Swift versus Angus
Yeah,
setup
exactly.
from your
yeah,
question that you had answered.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
yeah.
so that's settled. So now, segment 2. Did you, and you rolled.
Yeah.
Right, we're good.
Yeah, everyone has.
Okay. I want to do something that is in the second edition, which is not in the first edition at all. And it is called, and I'm not going to lean into all these. There's a lot in here about this stuff. And we are going to touch on one of them. It's called Home and Family. Every so often you'll return to the family, the ones you do this for or ceaselessly disappoint, or both. Do you sleep in your own bed every night? Do you have a spouse and kids you make sure to see? Is there a relative who tracks you down to see what you ended up doing with your life? Decide who you go home to when you go home. And so remember I said we never see the wrestlers?
Yeah.
This particular set of rules, very, very special exceptions. So this actually isn't part of the case. No, the fans are not seeing this.
Yeah.
If we overdo this shit, we ruin the whole game.
Yeah.
Right. But I was thinking, now is the time, and I know for who. When you go home, who is this and how? I mean, especially you're living in Göteborg.
Yeah.
And so, who do you go home to, or if anyone, or does someone show up, or what?
My wife
Uh-huh.
and children.
Oh.
And my wife works as a really high up professor at university.
Oh.
She's
Uh-huh.
Angus comes from this really working class background, docks in Glasgow, and his wife is super
Is she
high up.
Swedish?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They met in Glasgow and she
Mhm.
took him with him.
Mhm.
And she's like, it's fun, but come on.
Sambo first, kids next, and then residency. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she looks at it and is wrestling grow up. You can grow up now. And yeah. But his
So
kids love it.
that's okay.
Yeah.
If you go home to supportive family, that's one thing.
Yeah.
If you go home to unsupportive family, that's another. Overall, which is it?
They're supportive, but
Okay. Yeah. With commentary.
yeah, with commentary. And I think the children are oh my god, they love it.
Yeah. When you spend time with your supportive loved ones, erase an injury check. So we're going to see you at home,
Yeah.
right?
Race.
Yeah. So, and they're going to see you, and they're going to. So, what kind of? If she's a professor.
Economics.
Yeah. What? No, I meant what's the home like?
It's quite fancy.
Okay.
Like a villa and I can't remember the. Yeah, Alligator, yeah.
right.
And Angus doesn't fit in at all.
Oh, okay.
He tattooed, quite built,
Mm-hmm.
and doesn't wear a suit, and like he sticks out.
Mm-hmm.
But when he gets home, it's like the villa is like classic Scandinavian white and not so messy.
Right.
Yeah, the modern sort of very
Yeah.
much
Which
like
is also funny because I am a family guy and I know lots of family people.
Yeah.
And Swedes are not. Most of us give up.
No.
Yeah.
This is true, but not in this house.
No, not in
right.
this
Okay.
But like the children's rooms are messy as hell.
Right.
They like
Uh-huh.
push the toys in there. If they
How
get
old are the kids roughly?
oldest maybe like 12, the youngest 8.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've been here a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe been here for like 10 years.
Okay.
So a while, yeah.
Yeah.
And the oldest one is very...
Because you speak perfect. Obviously, Angus speaks perfect Swedish.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
on stage he talks English. As the character, he speaks English.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's Scottish.
Mm. Yeah.
He goes in for it full
Yeah.
way. But
So when we hear you speaking now, you're speaking unaccented Swedish.
yeah,
Without a Scots accent.
yeah, but
So that's
it's
fun.
the English words.
Yeah,
And-
here and there, yeah.
But as soon as like he
Yeah.
becomes Angus, he's fully
Okay,
Scottish.
right, but you're not now.
no.
Right now, you're at home. You're
Yeah,
in a supportive family. The kids have run to you,
yeah.
right?
Picks them up,
Right.
like one in each arm.
Right.
Yeah.
Your wife comes over and she kind of like worried looks at your face.
Yeah, like. No, it's
Right. It's kind of a
nods and yeah.
right.
Talk about it later.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's you. and
I was like, who did that?
and unfortunately, one of your kids seems to have found the toolbox
Yeah.
and has the youngest, of course, and has gone after something or seems a little too eager to go after somebody or something with the wrench. So
Yeah, I can see this. He has like, you start laughing, puts down his oldest child, walks and just lifts the wrench, and the child is just holding onto it like.
yeah. That's a tool.
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
okay,
yeah.
Okay, right, okay. So we have this. Now they'll ask you a hard question, the rules tell me. You've set it up for me.
Ooh.
The first one is yeah, I don't know. God, I'm not gonna. This is like the heaviest bomb in the list. I'm not gonna drop it first.
Go.
It'll have to be the next time. So here it is, after the family evening, and it is bedtime.
Yeah.
Right, and you guys have been married a long time, so.
Yeah.
The point is you're settling down for sleep and
Yeah.
getting ready for it's kind of the lights out,
Yeah.
snoozy time, and your wife, whose name is what?
Anna.
Okay, Anna, who will ask you, Angus, when did you lose track of what's real? If you answer honestly, gain +1 momentum. You can avoid answering, but lose all momentum if you do.
Oh.
And that's internal, right? You're just not bringing it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't think I ever lost it. I'm just gonna be honest with it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think I ever lost it. It's, what's real and what's not.
Her answer to that is going to be, if that's true, then maybe I don't know what's real about you anymore. So she says, I trust you, but But let's see a little bit more of that sometime. Okay.
Yeah. I'm not bringing Angus at home, so that there's where I can cut from the real from.
Okay.
fake.
Okay. So there's your momentum then.
Yeah.
Okay.